Let's talk about real-world images on the handheld. As you can see in this first example, images can be imported inline in Notes. In order to import an image, well, tell you the truth, on the handheld, it can't be done. You need to use the software in order to actually import an image. And this is how that happens. For example, if we wanted the Space Shuttle Atlantis on here. Okay, but if you do have an image on a handheld, it can be modified. The student would move the cursor around and could grab the corner of it to keep the aspect ratio the same. So this is a notes page. Images can also be inserted in graphs and geometry and data and statistics. To modify the image on those pages, you would press Menu, Actions, and select Image. So let's say, for example, we have a lovely flower here. Yes, a student can move their little cursor around and press Control Menu, and they do see that there is a select option, and they can select the image. However, as I said on that first page, the tried and true way that this can always be done is to press Menu, Actions, Select, and select the image. So now that the image is selected, you can grab this and move it around to somewhere on the page. You could stretch it on the sides, and you could shrink it down or stretch it this direction. Real-world images. Now, this is an image that was inserted on top of a graph. If you first insert an image onto a geometry page, and then you did Menu and change the view from that plain geometry to the graphing, then it actually looks like it's transparent. It's underneath there, which I think would probably be particularly helpful for people who are using a touchpad or clickpad. In other words, one that is not in color. So if we still can select the image, and we can still modify it and move it around so that it matches up quite nicely. Alright, that was graphs and geometry. Now moving on to data and statistics. This is the last of the typical types of places where we can insert an image, and this one has it so that you can dynamically move these points around and model this curve. It's modeling it with a quadratic. However, there are other places that you can add it. You can add it onto questions, and it's actually quite powerful to add it onto questions, because as soon as they start typing, it appears on the screen. Now, I guess maybe we'll take a look at the software in order to take a look at how you can set this type of thing up. And there it appears right there. Looks like we need to shift it down just a little bit more. So how about 2.5 or 2.4? Isn't that nice? Oop. And let's do one more example. I think we still have time. Here it is on another type of question page. Here's another question. Oh yes, how do we do that question? Actually, since this is a handheld, they will not be constructing questions. They will not be inserting images. I believe, however, they can copy an image. Like if you had an image on a notes page, they could copy this image here with a click and a Control C, and then they could paste it somewhere else. And so there it was copied and pasted.